Art Aragon, the Golden Boy. Were you the original Golden Boy here in Los Angeles?
Yes, yes, yes. I was trying to think of William Holden, but William Holden also gave me the title. He made a movie, you know, made a lot of money. They called him the Golden Boy. And when I became the Golden Boy, he gave it to me officially.
I see. So how does that make you feel to have it? Did you officially pass it on to Oscar, or
No.
did he just take it from you?
I wouldn't sell it. Of course, I might sell it, but he, you know, anybody would be called Golden Boy, but it didn't stick with De La Hoya. A couple of people called him that, others didn't. I didn't.
You boxed from 1944 to 1960. Had a
Well, I started in '42.
It's 42 is when you started?
Yeah, underage. I was 16. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
I lied about my age.
So how was it fighting back then? In the 40s and 50s?
There were a lot more fighters then. Instead of being 3 or 4 fighters, now there were 20 and 30, and they were tougher then, it seemed to me. And I was lucky.
Why do you think that is? They were tougher back then?
Not that they were tougher, there was more. And when there's more, you have more to pick from.
And you had some epic battles with Jimmy Carter for the title.
They weren't that tough. I beat him at my weight. I was weighing 146, 44, and I beat him. Which I found it hard to make 144. But when I had to make 135 for the title, well, most fighters they carry out of the ring, right? He carried me into the ring.
Now, why is that?
I couldn't. I was so weak from loss of weight.
Now, those fights were pretty close together, weren't they?
In what way?
As far as the time-wise, they were only just a few months apart, weren't they?
Well, it didn't take me long to gain 10 pounds.
Yeah. Now, how about the weight? When you weighed in, were you trying to slim down, or was that your natural weight going in?
My natural weight was 142. At 142, I would have fought Joe Louis. But at 130, I found it hard to make 135.
How did you
like
do it?
Like I say, I'm the only fighter they ever carried into the ring.
Now, how did you keep your weight down?
Lots of food and keep training, and lots of food, don't eat. And the last day of fighting, before the fight, you don't eat, right?
Right.
The last week before the fight, I didn't eat.
So tell me about the mix between boxing back then and the Olympic and Hollywood. How was it so intertwined back then?
No, they were both in the world. They were two of the outstanding fight arenas in the world. Now they got them over where they just don't draw anymore. But at that time, fighting at the Hollywood Legion or the Olympic Auditorium, it meant something. Now it means nothing.
How was it back then? What was your favorite hall to fight in? The Olympic or the Legion?
Wherever I could draw the people. And the more the people, the more I liked the place. I never fought at the Legion without selling out. Even if I had to buy the tickets myself.
What was your most memorable fight?
Jimmy Carter, the lightweight champ of the world. I fought him at 142. I found it an easy fight. So I came down to 135. Like I said, I'm the only fighter they ever carried into the ring. I was so weak.
Wow. And then
when you're 142 and you come down to 135, that weight is very tough.
Would you rather fight in the lightweight or the welterweight division?
At welterweight, I was a good fighter. At lightweight, I see they carried me to the ring.
Is LA missing the boat because boxing isn't what it used to be?
Boxing is not what it used to be. We were fighters, they wanted to win. They'd do anything to win. Now they don't care whether they win or lose.
Would you like to see boxing make a comeback here in LA?
I'm not into boxing anymore. I don't care about boxing anymore.
Why is that?
I don't know, I just lost interest.
Okay.
I went into something called romance. Well, much more fun.
So did you even like boxing as a pro?
Yeah, I can't say, I can't knock boxing. It made a lot of money for me. Made a lot of money for me. Made a name for me. I liked boxing.
Did you use it as a stepping stone to get into Hollywood, get into acting?
It helped.
Of everything that you've done, what is the best thing that you did here in that time period?
I got divorced from my third wife. I'd have given anything for that.
And that's Art Aragon.
Always had a job. Thought I had a plan. Yeah, I was a union man. Sometimes I think my head might just explode. Sometimes I think it already did. I think I'd sell my soul if I could just get a bid.